Greetings and blessings and greetings, blessed souls. This is Dandos Goodman, and we're live from Kessler Crown Heights, Brooklyn, New York. And I want to wish everyone that they're experiencing positive thoughts, because a positive thought is not something you have to go to the marketplace to buy, but it's something you should try to excavate within your own present state of awareness, and then hopefully you grow within that awareness. Last night I was traveling home from work. I was pretty exhausted. Some days we know on a one day, the beginning of, for many of us, the work week. And I sat down on the number 4 train seat, which was afforded me, next to a nice, respectable young man who happens to be actually a professional photographer. His name is Aaron Taylor. And I saw he was reading a book which seemed to be the Bible, and I figured, divine providence would either lead us into a conversation or not. And before we got off the train, he asked me if I am a Jew. I said, I hope so, I am. What does it mean I hope so? Of course, I am a native-born Jew, because my mother was a Jew and her ancestors were Jewesses. But more than that, as a Jew, what we are as a people, as a spiritual entity in the creation, is that whether in our private dwellings or in our public movements, in the streets, in the cities, in the farms, wherever we may find ourselves, is that we publicly deny and will not bow down to any form of idolatry. So that's what I meant when I responded to Mr. Taylor, that I am trying to be. In all of my efforts and all of my meditations, I try to stay away from any act, thought, or speech which involves acknowledging something other than the Almighty. That being said, he asked me, am I getting ready for Passover? I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact thing he said to me, but basically he said, are you getting ready? I said yes, but also I mentioned to him, I'm getting ready for this moment. Meaning, although Pesach here in America, as well as in Israel, is now less than 3 weeks away, I have to be ready for any moment to be able to vibe, and sometimes I have to scribe and talk publicly, or sometimes just project out a positive vibe through the process of thought, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, to think about the wonders and the miracles in this blessed creation. The month of Nisan is a month of kindness, according to the Hebrew calendar, is the oral tradition of Israel. And from there, we can start to contemplate on how Elokus, godliness, divinity, manifests in a free-flowing manner which is accessible to all human beings, whether you be of the children of Israel or of the blessed children of Noah, which is written about in terms of how much they are blessed. And how much are the children of Noah, all the inhabitants of the world, blessed? Well, blessed souls, that is stated quite openly in the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verses 1 through 17. And I shared a business card, which I don't know if this is going to show up so well on the webcam, that I have made and gave out to Mr. Taylor, talking about the 7 Noahide commandments, which I made with a friend, Baruch HaKohen Hoffinger. And the business card reads like this: Knowledgeable Noahides Networking. When you learn what is written in Genesis chapter 9, verses 1 through 17, that 7 covenants were made with Noah, his descendants, and the entirety of creation, that is all of us, includes all of us. On the back side of the card, blessed souls, I had guided Baruch to have printed, according to the teaching of Rambam, in the laws of the kings of Israel and the wars they must wage, that Moses was instructed by the Creator that we of Israel must educate all nations of their rights and responsibilities according to their Torah. Every nation of this world has inherent human rights, which have been delineated in the written and oral traditions of Israel. So let's network and prepare the world for universal redemption. Blessed souls, I'd like to just end off on one other note. When we start to do his bonus, meditation, analytical study into the fabric of this blessed and complex and, yes, even simplified creation at times, we can see that when we do and engage in his bonus meditation, we shouldn't be surprised when we encounter sudden moments of bursting enthusiasm. What is that bursting enthusiasm? That somehow through our thought process and our immersing our blessed minds and souls in the eternal Torah, whatever language it's written in, not just in Hebrew, not just in Aramaic, not just in Yiddish, not just in Russian, but any language that the Torah can be accessed via the various languages it's been translated into, that we can feel that we can do something which we never did before. So what is that process of feeling, or that experience, the feeling we can do something that we never thought we could do before? I once listened many years ago from a very wise Rav David Vichlin, Olav Shalom, who was my teacher and spiritual guide for 9+ years, and still, through my recalling the wisdoms that he imparted to me many years ago, told us once at a gathering of Hasidim in Muncie, New York, when you get that feeling that you can do something that you didn't know you could do before or always want to and now can do it, that is not just a feeling. That is something called Giloi Nefesh. That is a revelation of your soul. But where is that revelation of soul? Within your blessed minds and in your blessed hearts. So this is Don Zusio Goodman concluding, everyone. Hope everyone's having a beautiful, bursting, full of enthusiastic type of day leading into the creation. 5,770 years on this 24th day of Adar. Sababa Rejoice, Ahab Echad, one of Goril Echad, one destiny Lukolam for all of us. V'darchinum, Dachi Shalom. And again, this video was dedicated to Mr. Aaron Taylor, hopefully a newfound friend. And please check out his website. This man is very talented with his, where did I put his business card? Oh, here it is. Please go to his website at AARONTAYLORSTUDIO.com, www.aarontaylorstudio.com. Oh, by the way, let's get together b'ofen nitzchi, in an eternal way, b'darchi noam, in a pleasant way, b'darchi shalom.